should be crisp and the cymbals should ring.
I admire you when my living has a limit of desire to keep it going. I'm just knowing that my time with you makes a difference. I'm feeling when I vibe with you. They can't divide us two. We got a bond like 007, right? Even on Devil's Night, you show me what the heavens like. Go ahead and spread your light, though I can barely see. I know you're there with me, my personal therapy. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. I'm just wishing that I had that too. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. Just to know you, I'm glad I do. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary, yeah. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary. You inspire me, look at you crazy when you tell me you admire me. Not an example for anybody to try to be. We'll call you bluff, but I know you wouldn't lie to me. Just a surprise to me, we got a bond tight, no one can come between. I have respect for you, you have your love for me, and that's enough for me. All I need to get by, let me be the method to your Mary J. Blige. So many times I felt defeated, you always know the right thing to say for when I need it. I wanna do the same thing for you to keep it even. You can call me anytime, you don't ever need a reason. I'm right here with you, never could forget you. All the things that we've been through, everything we went through, hey, none of it was simple, but I'm right here with you. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. I'm just wishing that I had that too. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. Just to know you, I'm glad I do. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary, yeah. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8:01 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Yeah. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. We are here and so are you, and it's Friday, and Lots of shenanigans going on this morning. What's up, Casildo Casey Cuevas tuning in from Jake's Bagel. Got soup, got coffee, got a bagel. That's good stuff, my brother. That's good stuff. All right, so it's another episode of Jenettesplaining, and Jenette is in the chat because Jenette is in Chicago this morning. And not only that, your brother is rolling solo this morning because Monica is in North Carolina. So we got staff on vacation this morning, ladies and gentlemen. But we still got we got news for you. We got all the good stuff that you need to get it going here, and so stay tuned for some good stuff, guys. Once again, it's 8:02 a.m. Greg Zilioli, good morning to you. Maria Chirito, good morning to you as well. And I want to say a good morning as well to Gloria Gerardo is here. Good morning to you, Aurora. Hope we all have a nice day and a weekend. Yes, let's be sure to stay safe out there this weekend as well, you guys. Lots of good stuff going on. All right, Jenette, so let's see if I can add Jenette here into the mix. We're going to try this out live on the air. Happy Friday to Anna Sierra. Happy Friday to everybody, actually, to all of you great, wonderful, awesome people out there. All right, guys, so we got that normal stuff for you. Got everything that you want. Hey, there we are. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Yes. You're tuning in. You are tuning in. It's I tell you, it's difficult. It is. It's really very strange running this now by myself and everything. Monica's been doing this for so long. I'm kind of a novice back here behind the scenes. Jenette, what is up with you, my dear sister? Jump on in the chat. So I'm actually going to be delivering you guys some of the topics that we got coming up here. But first, before we get started, I want to show you guys a little something here. So let me zoom you in with our great camera. See if you can see that. You guys can see that. That is the Aurora poster and a piece of artwork that was given to the show by Tracy Duran. We got a frame for that. Monica got the frame for that. So thank you very much, Monica. Shouts out to Monica down there in North Carolina. But as you guys can see right there, we got it framed, y'all. We got it framed. Cheryl Brownell is here. Good morning, Cheryl. Yay! All right. Happy Friday, everybody. We are up in here. Once again, Jenette is remote. She is in she's in Chicago right now, and I'm gonna try to send her an invite. We'll see what we could do about this. Hello, Jenette. Let's see here. Try that in a minute. All right, guys, so I've got the news for you, the news that you love. We've got some good stuff coming up. Just want to say hi and good morning to everybody. Check out our studio, you guys. It's growing. It is growing. All right. So coming up on Tuesday the 21st, there's going to be a great resource event taking place. VNA Healthcare is working with 2 area churches to provide boosters, vaccines, and flu shots to the community. The 2 churches will be New Community Christian Church and Maine Baptist Church. New Community is on New York Street, and Maine Baptist is on Galena. That's going to be the 21st, which is a Tuesday, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The team will be at New Community, and from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., the team will be at Maine Baptist Church. Once again, vaccines, boosters, and flu shots will be available on the 21st. So if you or someone you know is in need of a flu shot, booster, or vaccine, let them know to come on out on the 21st, New Community and Maine Baptist. We've received the flyer. I will make sure the flyer gets posted for you awesome people later on today on our Facebook page. The time is 8:06 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast, guys. All right. So how we feeling out there this Friday? How we feeling? You guys all right? Let me know in the chat how you're feeling. You could put the butterfly. You could put sunshine. You could put basically whatever you want in the chat. I will read it and I will respond. Hope that you guys are doing good and having a blessed and positive day out there today. So Jenette, our dear friend Jenette, is in Chicago, and I think that she's in the chat. Jenette, if you are in the chat, send us and the whole world a hello message, because she was just live from way out there in Chicago. Isn't it? It's actually pretty interesting to be like, man, we got staff out there on the scene. But Jenette was not feeling very well. She's not feeling very well, a little bit under the weather. So we hope that Jenette can drink some soup or something. I don't know what she got to do, but hopefully feel better soon. She will return. Yeah, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Jenette. Jenette is here. Okay. Hit the sauna. That's according. Thank you, Ben, very much. Good morning to Sandra White, Maria Chirito, Cindy Morales, and our dear friend Greg Zilioli. She says she's all good. She's just avoiding the plague that has struck her house. Oh, no. No. So what we're going to do is, and Jenette and I just recently talked about this, what we'll do probably sometime this weekend is we're going to practice having Jenette come in and tune in with us remotely. So Eric Zari, good morning to you as well. Dear brother Josue Pais, good morning to you as well. Jenette, if you can you take no, there's not an invite button. Can you take a picture of yourself, Jenette, and upload it into the chat? Can you do that? I know that would be some pretty weird stuff, but I think people would still like to see you. But Jenette and I are going to practice this later on for you guys. The time is now 8:08 a.m. All right, I got news to tell you about, guys. So here we go. Let's talk about Elf on the Shelf. Can you guys hear me? You hear that live news and that live paper? You're tuning in to the #1 radio show on earth. Okay, Elf on the Shelf, a Christmas musical, comes to the Rosemont Theater on Sunday, December 19th. That's this Sunday. There's going to be 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. And the holiday season returns to center stage for a live musical. A Christmas tradition, that's what this is, and it's the touring stage production of a thrilling spectacle of music and dance that transports audiences to the North Pole to glimpse the magical lives of Santa's scout elves. This toe-tapping tale tells the story of one particularly impressive scout elf who must help his new human family remember the importance of Christmas cheer. Can this tiny elf, along with a host of North Pole pals, make Christmas joyous for his family once again? Featuring an original story. Oh my God. Sarcophagus in the esophagus. Ben, I love you, man. Sip it up, y'all. Sip it up. We messing it up early this morning. Sip it up. Sip it up. Sip it up. I'm all alone in the studio, man. It feels crazy here. All right, hold on a second, guys. All right, here we go. Let me try that again. All right. Featuring an original story and score, dazzling sets and costumes, and heartfelt moments that will bring the family together, this joyous and uplifting celebration will leave audiences captivated by the splendor of the season. Very cool. Elf on the Shelf Christmas musical returns to Rosemont, 5400 North River Road this Sunday. 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Tickets start at $29.95 with VIP packages available at $84.95, and they are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. The time is 8:10 a.m. and you are listening to Good Morning Aurora, aka Jenettesplaining, here on Good Morning Aurora, and Jenette is in the chat. Jenette's not feeling good, you guys. Can you guys say something nice to Jenette in the chat, please? Please do that. Make Jenette feel good. Make her feel comfortable. Make her feel loved. You guys, make her feel loved. All right, I'm gonna come back on the camera here momentarily. You know what's funny? Monica is down driving right now. I think she's on the road headed south to North Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina. I went to go get my coffee this morning, and it was a very humbling experience, you guys. I'm telling you. One day without an intern and the whole world's coming apart. But I went to go get my coffee this morning, and it was, wow. Like, got to be there early. There's other people there. You got to wait and everything. It was a humbling experience. So I really appreciate all of the work that Monica does, and I appreciate all the work that Jenette does as well. We love our team. We love our squad here, you guys. So Jenette did give us some news for the morning that we are going to dive into, but also I want to tell you real quick that Santa is coming to the Millennium Plaza Gazebo. Wait, hold on. What does that say? Warm tea and a big healing hug to Jenette. Aw, that's so nice. That's so nice. That is so nice. I love that. Oh, look at Jenette. Thank you for the picture, Jenette. All right, I'm going to put Jenette in the chat. I'll do it my damn self. And Jenette, yes, my dear sister, we're going to test this. We're going to have fun with this next time, Jenette. All right, Vanessa Rodriguez Aguirre is here. Good morning to you as well, dear sister. And for you guys just tuning in, once again, it's 8:12 a.m. and your favorite radio host is flying solo this morning. What is up? Jenette is over there on the other side of the world, but it is I am here. Can you see me? Hey, we are here. We're here together. All right, Santa's coming to the Millennium Plaza Gazebo this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Come take pictures with jolly old St. Nicholas and get to ask him what you want for Christmas in person. So he'll be around. And, you know, I'll tell you this. Santa must really love Aurora because he's been all over the place. All over the place. He was just at One East Benton. He was just with the Christmas Posada. So Santa loves Aurora. He loves her so much, he's not going away. He's going to stay here forever. All right, here's Jenettesplaining news. Jenette was so nice to give us news and things to talk about. The time is 8:13 a.m. I'm going to read the news that Jenette has provided for her dear brothers and sisters. It's like Die Hard coming back around every holiday season, more and more ridiculous than before. Cases are up 72% over the last 2 weeks in Kane County. Daily average cases are at their second biggest peak ever. And I will also put the links in the chat with all the news that Jenette has given us. All right, guys. So around the world, the goal was 40% of the world vaccinated by the end of the year, but 98 countries won't make that target. And of course, the longer it takes to vaccinate the developing world, the more time it has to mutate and keep creating new waves. The best guess is 70% to achieve herd immunity, but Africa won't get there until mid-2024 by this rate. England is having its highest caseload yet, and Ontario is instituting capacity limits and conducting rapid tests in liquor stores. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine getting your COVID-19 vaccine in your local liquor store? I don't know about you, but I would not get a vaccine in a liquor store. That's just me. And that's just a little bit of comedy for y'all out there. Yeah. Ben says he walked through the ICU yesterday. Rough looking. I know. It is, man. It is. It's looking really bad out there. So I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. On this show, we really try our very best to be safe. So we like to let people know to get their vaccines, please. If you can. Get your vaccine. Definitely, just be safe. Be safe, be mindful of others, and if required, wear your mask, please. Don't be the jerk out there who's making a nuisance without a mask on. All right, I'm going to put the link to the article of tracking the virus in the chat for everybody to read here so that we can all take advantage of that. The time is now 8:15 a.m. Shouts out to Jenette, social distancing. Yes, thank you, dear sister. Thank you very much. All right, the link to the chat, the link to the article is in the chat for you guys. Good morning to everybody. Vanessa Rodriguez Aguirre, what is up to you as well? Shouts out to all of you great people out there. Cheryl Brownell, what is up? Oh, Sandra. Good to see you here, dear sister. Cindy Morales, pop-ups all over the place. Anna Sierra, hit the sauna. All right. So Next up, guys, I got something to tell you about Operation Senior Shovel here. Man, this feels, I'll tell you what, guys, this does feel very feels different. Feels different. It really does. It feels crazy. It feels absolutely crazy. The link's in the chat for you guys to check out. I'm doing this alone right now in the studio. Aisha Saxon is here. Good morning to you, Aisha Saxon. Good to see you, dear sister. Ben. TGIF, Vanessa Rodriguez Aguirre. Good stuff. Love drinking coffee during the wake and bake and listening to the show. Just chilling with my chihuahua on my lap. Aww. All right, the name of this Jenettesplaining episode is COVID with a Vengeance. So what we're doing here is we're highlighting the fact that we're not getting to the places that we need to be at all because people are not doing, well, not that people aren't doing their part, but there are mutations taking place. 72% cases are up in Kane County. I just gave you guys the link. All right, Kenneth Johnson is here. Good morning to you, Kenneth. We appreciate you tuning in, my dear brother. And actually, I'm going to give you the article as well about COVID-19 vaccines taking place in liquor stores. So stay tuned for that. Holy cow. I've been just talking to you guys for so long that I haven't been doing the links and everything for a while now that this is difficult. Shouts out to Monica. Hurry up and get back. Jeez. Vacation. Oh my gosh. All right, Operation Senior Shovel is entering its second year in Aurora, and this time it will be for the entire winter. The pilot program started by the city in February of last year, but for this winter, it begins this month, and it will be open to 150 Aurora residents, at least 60 years of age, or residents with disabilities or serious medical conditions that prohibit them from shoveling snow. They also cannot have someone younger than 60 in the household who can shovel snow. They also, hold on one second. Last year, residents that signed up for the program had to do so for each snow event, but this year, residents can request assistance for the entire season by applying online at www.aurora-il.org/seniorshovel or by calling 630-256-3015. That number again is 630-256-3015. The online application and phone line will both be available beginning 9 a.m. Monday this week, and applicants will be notified by today, the 17th. Shouts out. All right. All volunteers must provide their own snow removal equipment. The city will provide salt at each approved home, and according to Katrina Boatwright, who is the director of this program, each household that enters the program gets a 5-gallon bucket of salt for the snow removal volunteer to use. And just like that, y'all, we got people out there to help get the snow off the ground. The time is 8:19 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. This is Jenettesplaining remotely. Everybody, if you can, listen to me. Put a heart in the chat for Jenette. Can y'all do that, please? Put a heart in the chat for Jenette, please. Jenette gave us news out of the kindness of her good old heart. Put a heart in the chat for Jenette, y'all. But boo for technology not working. I know, Jenette, for real. That's word up. All right. So tracking the coronavirus article is in the chat. Jenette sent us that. Thank you very much, Jenette, for that good news. We appreciate that. All right. The next thing Jenette has given us is that COVID shut down Cinderella this week, and that is true. Yes, look at the hearts. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Put the hearts in the chat. Put them in there. Show love. This is a team effort. This is a team. We are a team. This is a team. It's not just about you. It's not just about me. It's about us. The word of the day is us. Thank you, Norma Peterson. Shouts out to Norma Peterson, Executive Director of Document the Abuse. Learn about the EAA, the Evidentiary Abuse Affidavit. And I also want to take a quick pause, and I want to say congratulations to Norma Peterson for also completing the Kane County Citizens Police Academy. Shouts out. Good job. Keep up the good work, dear friend. The time is 8:21 a.m. and you are listening to Jenettesplaining in my voice on Good Morning Aurora. Okay, So COVID-19 shut down Cinderella this week. It reopens today. It also shut down several Broadway shows in New York, including Hamilton. And who knew there was a musical on Mrs. Doubtfire? I didn't know that. Damn. I'm going to put the link in the chat for you guys. Bravo. Thank you so much. Of course, dear friend. Of course. When the show doesn't go on, Broadway is rattled by COVID cancellations. Holy cow. Link is coming in the chat for you, dear, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, fantastic people. The time is 8:22 a.m. God, this is difficult to do. Run the show and talk to you and do all this and read and try to be as cool as Jenette. All right. So I'm going to, real quick, I'm going to go to a commercial and I'm going to give you guys the news and headlines. I'm going to do the Monica part right now. I'm going to do it. Come on, Broadway. Our show is going on anyway, right? See that, Jenette? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm going to do the part that Monica typically does here. I'm going to give you guys the local news and tell you what's happening on the local tip so that you guys can dig it with a shovel. All right. Good morning. Happy Friday. Here's your local headlines. Don't forget to please subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all of our content. There you can watch all of our interviews and receive notifications when we go live, and I will be putting the link in the chat for you guys. Ballydoyle has a great New Year's Eve party coming up as well, with This End Up. Party favors, decorations, a champagne toast, and late night breakfast buffet, all included with the price of your ticket. Seating is on a first come, first served basis. Doors to the showroom open at 7 p.m., but come early for cocktails and appetizers at Ballydoyle Pub, which is open all day. Tickets are $25. There is a link for that as well, which I will be putting in the chat for you guys. It also will detail Ballydoyle's, excuse me. It'll also detail, Jenette, you sip it up too. Sip it up. You drinking tea? Sip it, Jenette. Okay. Let's try that again. The link that I'll give you guys that has Ballydoyle's schedule, all of that sipping, I love it. all of that has the schedule that of events and bands that will be playing at Ballydoyle going into January. So I'll give you the link. You guys can check it out. If you are not familiar with Ballydoyle, please get familiar with them. They're a great place. Friends of ours, go in there, talk to Mark, and also talk to Dan Santos. Let them know you heard about the place on Good Morning Aurora. And the link is in the chat for you guys. Going to show up just about now. All right. Moving right along. This Friday, there's going to be a great musical event taking place at Java Plus. Salsa band Impacto Boricua. They will be there live and featuring the tastiest thing you've ever heard of, coquito eggnog lattes. OMG. Alto Granda Puerto Rican coffee will also be served. The event will be held from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Come on out for dancing and coffee at Java Plus. Now that's happening tonight. Now, if you guys, if you watch Collectivo Coffee this morning, but in a Society 57 mug. Oh, she's still repping it, y'all. She's still keeping it Aurora in Chicago. I love it. Linder Wells is here. Good morning to you, Linder. Here's the thing. We interviewed the band Impacto Boricua. It was great. They are a wonderful Puerto Rican band. Two of the brothers are from the island, and two of the guys are from Aurora, born and raised. And it was really cool to get their story. They talked a lot about the Afro-Caribbean roots of salsa music. And they also talked a lot about what their plans are going forward and how they started. That interview and episode was yesterday's Today in Aurora. So please watch that episode. And I want to give a quick shout out to Javier, Michelle Davalos, and all of the staff of Java Plus for supporting Good Morning Aurora. All right. Let's move on, you guys. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. I wish we could play some music and not get sued for it. Gotta figure out. Gotta get those licenses. Okay. Next. Second piece of news that I got for you guys. Wait, I didn't give you the link yet to Ballydoyle, did I? Let me give you the link. Hold on. Hold on. Pause that. Whoa. Let me give you the link to Ballydoyle. Boop. That's in the chat. Okay, now back to the show. Back to our regularly scheduled program. You're just going to have to sing more. I'm going to have to sing more, Jenette. That's right. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Na, 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 na. Okay. The link to Ballydoyle is in the chat for you guys. Moving right along with it. The Vax Hub in the Old Sam's Club on Randall Road will stay open through January, but don't wait that long. Get your boosty. According to the health department, it's protective against the Omicron variant. Now, I also have that news as well. Thank you very much, Jenette. Shouts out. Word up. Oh, yeah, we blocked that, Jenette. We blocked her. Shorty spamming and all that. We got rid of that. The time is now 8:28 a.m. You know we don't play on this show. Y'all know we don't play. Come on. Y'all know we don't play. All right. Moving right along, the Kane County Health Department is looking at options to run mass COVID-19 vaccination clinics in 2022 after it announced this would have been Tuesday. After it announced that it is closing its Batavia vaccination site early January, but that is changing. Health Department officials said they are reassessing operations of the Vax Hub site and consider options to run mass clinics in early 2022. Vax Hub, 501 North Randall Road. According to Jared Sanchez, chairman of Kane County Board's Public Health Committee, we are extremely grateful for all of the work that our staff has put in above and beyond what was expected of them. While current health department trends are moving away from the mass vax site model in Kane County, we're continuing to see public benefit from having one. So we are working towards a solution that is responsive to community needs while still being fiscally responsible in its execution. And Jenette has just clarified that with us. I have the link for that. Thank you very much, Jenette. Appreciate that. Time is 8:29 a.m. All right, guys. All right. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little showcase here. See if I can move it for you. Boop. You guys see the sign back there? The old Aurora sign? Move out the way for you. Yes. That Aurora sign, ladies and gentlemen, is a beloved feature of our show. You know what? I was thinking of hanging that sign. But if we hang the sign, I don't think that you guys will be able to see it. So it was told to us, or rather, our friends on the show have let us know that they believe the sign should stay there. So responding to all of you guys, we are going to keep the sign there. We'll leave it there for now. And we may move it in the future. But because you guys like being able to see it in the background, the sign will stay there. Time is 8:30. All right, moving right along. Jenette gave us the news about Cinderella, so I'm going to put that in the chat for you guys here in just a sec, so that you guys can see that. All right, still got more news to do. Still got more news to go. The time is 8:30 a.m. You are listening to Jenettesplaining on Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. One more piece of the local news that Monica would typically do, and then I'm going to give you guys some breaking news. All right. Round 2 of the Illinois Rental Payment Program is open and accepting applications. Eligible households may qualify for up to 18 months of assistance from June 2020 through April 2022. The deadline for applications is Sunday, January 9th at midnight. For more information or questions, you can call the Neighbor Project at 630-906-9400. There is a link to apply, and I have that link, and I'm going to put that in the chat for you guys as well. Here it comes. Okay, guys. So, the next thing I have for you is something that is very interesting, something that I know you'll love, and it's one of our favorites here on the show, and it's called Oh, we got another piece of breaking news just dropped to us by Jenette. Tonight's performance of Cinderella will also be canceled at the Paramount, of course. Gotta be. Oh, no. That sucks, y'all. What's the... Oh, wait. Wrong button. Not good. Not good. We don't want to hear that. We want people to go out and watch it. But safety first, you guys. Safety first. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sandra says you're doing a great job, especially being alone today. Don't stress. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know how it is when something, you want what you do to be right. But thank you very much, Sandra. I appreciate that. We got to remember, like, stress less. Stress less. Okay, the breaking news I was going to tell you guys about is that today, from 3 to 7 p.m., the Quad County African American Chamber of Commerce is hosting a community blood drive. This is going to be taking place in Bolingbrook, 639 East Boughton Road, suite number 150. That's Hip Hop Fit with Gene Hicks. That's the Promenade at Bolingbrook Shopping Center. You can schedule your appointment online or call 734-755-7245. Photo ID is required. Make sure to eat a healthy meal and drink plenty of water before donating. Donors are 17 and up and welcome, or 16 years old with a consent form. Shine a light on sickle cell. All attempting donors will receive a limited edition sickle cell awareness t-shirt as a thank you. Shouts out to our friends of the Quad County African American Chamber of Commerce. All right. Victoria Hyla Maldonado is here. Good morning to you, Victoria, dear friend of the show. Victoria Hyla Maldonado is a fantastic author, a mom, and an editor as well. She has written many great books, such as, see that? Awake in Elysian Fields. Yes, that is right. We are fans of her work here on the show. Awake in Elysian Fields. Shout out to our dear friend and sister, Victoria Hyla Maldonado. All right. Tickets are automatically being reissued for Tuesday, January 4th. If you can't make that date, you can call the box office to reschedule. That's for tonight's performance of Cinderella, which was just canceled. Okay, guys. Now, I still have the other news to give you guys about the rest of the cancellations on Broadway, including Hamilton. Broadway is being rattled by COVID cancellations. As Jenette has detailed to us, COVID is back with a vengeance. Actually, it never went anywhere. Unfortunately, it is the vaccination rate in the country which is lagging still, and we need to do something about that. The time is 8:35 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. The link for the ILRPP program is in the chat. That is the Illinois Housing Help. Once again, if you are someone you know is behind on their rent due to the pandemic, please let them know that emergency rental assistance is eligible, is open, and they may be eligible for that. All right. Woo. Marathon. Jenette, how you feeling? Let me know in the chat. Follow Paramount's Facebook page, but they're trying to put all the shows they can pending testing for staff and cast. Thank you very much, you wonderful woman, you. All right, guys, let's move on. So the Vax Hub information about the Randall Road Sam's Club 501 North Randall Road is forthcoming. I've got that for you as well. We're going to move along into the next topics. Let's talk COVID scams. Testing sites. Not all testing sites are legitimate, ladies and gentlemen. If you want a legit test, do not go to the place that opened up in the mall parking lot. The story that we have for you guys is from last year, but a personal incident with tests coming back false from one spot and confirmed immediately by Copley. Either the testing protocols are not good at pop-up places, or it's possible that those tests are not getting legitimately run at all. Did you hear that? Let me repeat that part. Either the testing protocols are not good at certain pop-up places, or it's possible that those tests are not getting legitimately run at all. On this show, you will notice that we only have, and we only will. Let me start that over because it should be we have only and we will only detail 2 sources of vaccine information. That is the VNA and the Kane County Health Department. Never in the history of Good Morning Aurora, past, present, or future, will you ever hear me or Jenette or Monica tell you someone other than the VNA and the Kane County Health Department. They are the only 2 sources that we use to tell people anything related to COVID-19 vaccines, booster shots, flu shots, or anything. And as a result of that, we are proud of the work that our team continuously does. All right, the report that Jenette has provided is from AARP. That link is in the chat for you guys to take part of and read. So go ahead and do that. If you need a test, go to your doctor, a medical center. All right, thank you very much, Jenette. Feeling like I'm floating in a void of pandemic nothingness. Sail away on a minute, baby, you send me set away on a red range after love. All right, enough of me singing. Back to the news, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the news. Okay. Vanessa Rodriguez Aguirre says, we had a bad experience at a drive-through test site on Indian Trail and Orchard. Stay away from this, people. Thank you very much, Vanessa Rodriguez Aguirre. Indian Trail and Orchard, stay away. Sending good vibes to Jenette. Thank you, Cheryl Brownell. Cheryl, you are such an awesome person. The link to the COVID-19 testing scams as reported by AARP is in the chat for you guys. Please check that out. Walgreens Health Department and CVS as well. Thank you very much, Jenette. The time is now 8:39 a.m. You are listening to Jenettesplaining here on Good Morning Aurora. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, Jenette has such a prettier voice. That's Curtis's voice. Well, yeah, well, we're a team, so we all speak with one voice. I'll tell you this, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say this for live radio. It's never a dull moment. Jenette knows that very well, too. Even when Jenette's here in the studio, something always can go haywire at any moment. At any moment. So, Jenette, this one's for you. Do you see the coffee? Cheers to Jenette. All right. Let's get back to the show. Aw, Jenette got the cheers. Word up. Jenette does have a prettier voice. Love from the Gams fam is very healing. Yeah, that's right. That is right, Norma. Thank you. Jenette is sipping. Do the humble brag. I love you people. All right, guys, back to the news. So, go to a legit testing site through your doctor or go to the IDPH, Illinois Department of Public Health's sites. There's a list. Thank you very much for the list. And vaccines are free. Do not pay for them if they come with the card. Also free. If you are attempting to dodge the vaccine by paying for a fake vaccination card, be aware that if you're being asked for information by the shady sort of person who would sell you a fake vaccination card, probably that sort of person is going to hold on to that info and use it for something. Absolutely. This is also a really good time to remind people that you can take that free internet security course the city offers online because a lot of these scams are phishing or smishing scams, sending your mom a sketchy link by text message. Word up. In non-COVID news, on Tuesday, the city annexed a bunch of properties along the south side of Bilter Road. They've already bought some homes out there with plans to tear them down last year. What might go there? The casino, maybe, or something else. Imagine Rosemont by the airport. I mean, word up. But here's the thing. And here's the thing about that. So, and it was another episode of Jenettesplaining when Jenette and I were talking about annexation of properties under the auspices. Word of the day is auspices, ladies and gentlemen. So let me give you that word of the day. But that's Jenette and I had talked about the city and annexing properties and everything, and it seems like this is still rearing its ugly head. Jenette, I'll put that in the chat for the folks here in a moment. But auspices, under the auspices. Okay. So, getting that word of the day for you. Man, I need Monica. What the hell? Monica! Hope you're having a good time down in Asheville, North Carolina. Do you know where we can report sketchy testing sites? Good question. Good question. Good question. Tracy Duran is here. Good morning to you, Tracy. The GAMS fam is growing. That is right. That is right. That is right. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put you guys. I'm gonna put the link to the. I'm gonna put both of these links. I'm gonna put the Illinois Department of Public Health link in there for you guys, and then I'm also gonna put the other one there momentarily. I don't know where to report them though. Jenette, can you let us know independently over there if there's a way to see where we can report fake testing sites or sketchy testing sites? That would be very, very, very helpful. The GAMS fam is growing. GAMS, the Great American Morning Show. Jenette says she will have an update on reporting sketchy COVID-19 testing sites next week. Thank you very much for that, Jenette. We appreciate it. All right. It'll be my Christmas gift. Thank you very much. Okay. Jenette says the state had no place to report sketchy sites. She emailed the King County Health Department and waiting on a reply. You can report them too, like the Federal Trade Commission, but good luck getting action. Bianca Camargo is here. Good morning to you, Judge. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I am doing this alone. Jenette is in Chicago. Monica is in North Carolina, but we are all here together in the City of Lights. Time is 8:44. Damn, time is still moving pretty fast for a brother. Pretty fast for a brother. All right, check this out, guys. More breaking news. More news, more news, more news. More news to come, and I got it right here for ya. New Year 2022 small business pop-up taking place January 29th. The location will be the Prisco Center, room 102, 150 West Illinois Avenue. The time will be from 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Passion Lily Boutique Events is the organization sponsoring this. There will be handmade soaps, CBD items, boutiques, dog bows and scarves, plant-based health hair. My gosh, I can't even talk this morning. Sip it up, sip it up, sip it up, sip it up. Did y'all hear somebody sneeze? Somebody's in here. I think it's Nick Thompson, who works for the city of Aurora. What up, Nick? All right, let's try that again. Handmade soaps, boutiques, CBD items, dog bows and scarves, plant-based hair care, lashes, and plus-size clothing. All of these great items will be there. Once again, January 29th, the Prisco Center, room 102, 150 West Illinois Avenue. The time is 8:45 a.m. All right, Vanessa says, wow, 2022, Dan Barrero is here. Good morning, Dan. What's up? Yay! Dan Barrero. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Haven't seen you since the Toys for Tots bike ride in Chicago that you took part in. Congratulations on doing a good thing. We appreciate you, my man. All right. Norma says Monica's giggling in the car listening to you. I hope so. Dan, good to see you. All right. Vanessa says she called Illinois Department of Public Health, spoke to a rep there, but nothing happened. She wasn't even sure who to forward my complaint to. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Jenette's on the case anyway. Coffee Remix, Tracy Duran. That's right. We should make a song out of that, right? There should be a song to that. I like that. I like that. We're going to make a song to that, guys. I think we will. All right. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along. Don't forget, January 11th of next year. Yeah, we got a lot of 2022 events going on already. January 11th of next year, 6:30 p.m. at the Santori Public Library will be a great event for immigration titled, Why Don't They Come Here the Right Way? This will be hosted by the League of Women Voters for the Aurora area and the Aurora Public Library. Guest speakers will be Linnea Wendell. She served as president and CEO of VNA Healthcare since 1999. VNA Healthcare is a patient-centered, community-based, not-for-profit provider. The other will be Jenny Grabelski, supervising attorney for Justice for Our Neighbors, which provides free, high-quality legal services for low-income immigrants. And Beatriz Rosa, executive director of Family Focus, which provides immigrant families and individuals with bilingual services to provide pathways to success. Once again, January 11th, 6:30 p.m. That's going to be taking place at the Aurora Public Library, 101 South River Street here in downtown Aurora. The time is now 8:47 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, Jenettesplaining, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Word up. All right. So Jenette also lets us know that they approved that group contract. So we're probably getting a transfer facility. If you guys remember, that was one of our topics last week on Friday here on Jenettesplaining when Jenette was actually here in the studio. Jenette's tuning in live. Let her know in the chat that you love her. Say hi to her. Send her a wave. Send her a smiley face. Send her anything in the chat. And let her know that we appreciate her very much. She will be back here in studio next week, next Friday as well. All right. And the moratorium for alternative tobacco products, i.e. vape shops, continues to April 15th. Now, I told you, remember that? I told you. I called it. I told you that the next time we heard something about vape stores, it was going to be kicked down the road further. I told y'all that. And that's exactly what just happened. Now it's April 15th. It's not even January yet, but the can has been kicked to April 15th. So we shall see. We shall see what happens April 15th. Okay. The thing they voted on was called an ordinance prohibiting the city treasurer from issuing license endorsements under section 13-9.1 of the Code of Ordinances until April 15, 2022. No explanation of what it was, no supporting documents, no use of the word tobacco. We really need more transparency in our agendas, and there is a cuss word, and we don't have the bleep button. So instead of the bleep, I'm just going to use... Yeah, I like that. It's kind of better than a bleep. All right. Finally, a shout out to the Aurora Interfaith Food Pantry for making sure pets have food too. That's right, the pet pantry. How in the world did we forget the pet pantry? Well, Monica didn't forget it because she posted it on Buenos Dias Aurora. But yeah, the pet pantry. Shouts out to the Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry. Pets need love too. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you something. If you have a pet, you know that pets get cold too. It's cold outside today. Bring your dog in the house. Don't have Fluffy just out there with his butt exposed in the freezing weather. Bring your animals in the house. Make sure your animals are all right, ladies and gentlemen. Please do that, okay? The time is now 8:50 a.m. You are listening to Jenettesplaining on Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll even try to sound like Jenette. Can we do a Jenette impression? Y'all want some impressions? Do you want impressions? Yeah! Oh, you do? Y'all want an impression. Okay, here we go. Let's talk like Jenette. Hey, you are listening to Jenettesplaining, and we're going to talk about, did you know that governments are doing the thing that they do the best? Yes, Good Morning Aurora is the best TV show in the world. Okay, that was horrible, actually. I'm going to not do Jenette's voice no more. That wasn't the best impression, ladies and gentlemen. I get it. I'll stick to my day job. Okay. So, moving right along, because we still got things to talk about. We still got news. I still have topics, and I still got a couple more things to go. Feeling like I'm floating in a void. Oh, my gosh. Ben, you like that? Oh, yes. Bring your animals in so I don't have to use the really sad PETA billboards anymore. Give them a call today. But was very involved with tax sites and vax centers. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Mike, I thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Don't trip, potato chip. Take a sip, sip, sip. I love it. I love it, guys. Okay, moving right along. A couple more pieces of information to dish out to you, wonderful, beautiful people, before we go. And I'm going to post Jenette's picture today on Good Morning Aurora because her tune-in post is very awesome, actually. Okay, don't forget that the Alive Teen Center still has the mentorship program that's going on and taking place. The purpose of the program is to create productive peer relationships between middle school students and upperclassmen. By spending time together, trying new things, and discovering what makes them come alive, both mentor and mentee will gain a greater sense of belonging and confidence. Mentees are middle school students and mentors are high school juniors and seniors. For more information or to apply, you can visit www.alivecenter.org or email jeff@alivecenter.org. www.alivecenter.org or email jeff@alivecenter.org. All right. New Year's Eve, Tavern on Broadway, 24 North Broadway, the world's coolest. Oh, look at you guys in the chat. I love it. I love it. The world's coolest New Year's Eve party will be taking place. Come join your friends of live radio here in Aurora. Good morning, Aurora, and buenos dias, Aurora, as we have a great party. Champagne toast will be at midnight. Tavern on Broadway is located at 24 North Broadway here in downtown Aurora, and it's going to be a very fun and awesome party. Come there. Take pictures with us. Ring in the new year, because I'm telling you, more community, more positivity, more good news, more vibes are what we're going to try to do, what we will do in 2022. We will expand, ladies and gentlemen, and we will show you guys great things that you never thought possible in the second largest city. Or even if you thought them possible, you may have wondered, how in the world is this going to happen? Well, Good Morning Aurora will make it so. We will. We will. We shall. We shall. We shall. We shall win, ladies and gentlemen. We will. And one day, all of you guys, all of this will be a remember when moment. Jenette knows that. Monica knows that. Dan Barrero knows that. Nora Peterson knows that. Anna Sierra, Tracy Duran, Jennifer Ryan Mayton, Elizabeth Mayton, Matthew Mayton. Everybody. It will be. It will be. Okay. The GMA team and audience is getting to the bottom of shady COVID testing sites. That's right. We're on a mission. We are on a mission. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right. Sounds more like a Muppet. I know my voice is I just can't do it. I just can't. I know. It was super corny. Casildo, thank you, my dear brother. And Casildo, pretty soon we're gonna be the breaking news. January 15th. Well, we're gonna hold that down. We're gonna keep that low. Keep that low key. Keep that low key. Keep it low key. It's coming. What kind of coffee did you have? Josue, I am pumped today. That's what it is. That's what it is. Cheers to everybody. I am pumped today. I am. I'm blessed. You're blessed. We're all blessed. And I have to, I'm doing it all today, so I got to be extra on top of it. I have to be. Alejandra is here. Yes, Alejandra. What is up, girl? What is up? Alejandra is a dear friend of ours, and she is the proprietor of Conchita Photography, her own business. She takes great pictures, and if you need a photographer, if you live in the Joliet area, holler at Conchita Photography and let her know that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. And she came out to our last Noticias y Mimosas. Oh, actually, that's what I got to do. Breaking news. Here's the thing, guys. January's Noticias y Mimosas is not canceled. It's postponed. It is postponed. We are postponing January's Noticias y Mimosas. Why? Because it's right after New Year's Eve. So we're gonna make sure everybody, people might be a little, people might be a little bit, whoopty bam. So we're gonna postpone it. We're gonna postpone it. But the next one's gonna be great. Simon Rodriguez will be on the show, and then we'll have Eric Pry. Thank you very much, Sandra. We appreciate you very much, dear. The theme song for thank you. Thanks, Tracy. All right, guys. Last but not least, couple more things to talk about before we get out of here. A couple more things I want to let you guys know about. After years of studies and analysis, Oswego, Yorkville, and Montgomery are prepared to consider Lake Michigan water with a connection through the DuPage Water Commission as a preferred option for a future water supply. Yorkville Mayor John Purcell, Oswego Village President Troy Parlier, and Montgomery Village President Matt Brawley released a joint statement this last week that recommended the communities connect through the DuPage Water Commission. The Montgomery Village Board voted on the proposal, while the Oswego Village Board and City Council voted at their regular meetings as well. The Illinois State Water Survey has projections showing the region could run out of groundwater from the aquifer in the next 20 to 40 years. Some options to solve the problem have included bringing in Lake Michigan water with a connection to the DuPage Water Commission line, like many towns in the Chicago area do, or going together with other towns in the region on a treatment plant to use Fox River water. The communities have been exploring their options for the past several years. However, discussions intensified when the city of Joliet approached the communities about connecting to their new system. The city of Joliet is going to bring in Lake Michigan water through a new pipeline that is currently under design and anticipated to be in operation in 2030. Joliet required a commitment from the communities by January to be part of their program. According to Montgomery Village President Matt Brawley, quote, "This was the best time to be investigating this. We have had a multitude of viable options to choose from." Very good. All right, the time is 8:59 a.m. So this episode of Jenettesplaining was full of shenanigans, as you could see. This episode of Jenettesplaining was done in spirit, as you can see. But this episode of Jenettesplaining was absolutely interesting and different because it shows that not even mere miles can separate people, ideas, energy, and thought. Not even miles. We are all connected. And Jenette and I will get together and we're going to point this out and we're going to test this, and we might do it tomorrow. Jenette, if you're free tomorrow, I'll hit you up maybe. And we can run this, and we'll do a test live on Good Morning Aurora tomorrow to do this again. But Jenette is a friend of the show. Jenette was a friend of the show before Good Morning Aurora started. And I like to think that no matter how far apart we are, we will always see ourselves as one person. But that's just not me and Jenette. That's you, all of us, and that's anybody listening. After the show is live here, then the show goes on to Spotify. Then it goes on to Apple iTunes. And then it goes on to Google Play. It goes to all those, time is a flat circle. Thank you, Ben. It goes to all those great places. It goes everywhere after the show. But I like to believe that the magic is here, together with all of us live. Take care of yourself and each other.